This is a tutorial on how to set up email routing using Cloudflare. This is important because in high level, even though under email settings, high level allows us to connect multiple domains, only this primary domain, so this domain with this checkbox, only that one is able to receive emails. So any emails sent to this domain is going to show up in the conversations tab. Any emails sent to these other domains is going to go into a black hole. They don't get rejected. So if someone sends an email to it, they're not going to get notified that it wasn't received, and it's not going to show up in the conversations tab. So what I like to do is set up our primary domain. So all emails there are going to come into high-level conversations. And then for these other domains, we're going to use Cloudflare email routing to catch all of those emails and then route them into this other domain. Now in high level, we can change the primary domain. So if I come over and let's see, we'll switch it here. Now this domain is going to be able to receive all emails into the conversations tab, but I want to keep it with this domain. Okay, so what do we do? So go into Cloudflare, and Cloudflare offers this as a free service. So you can see here, we only have a couple domain records and no email records yet. So we're gonna come into email and then email routing, getting started. And let's see, I'm gonna do support. And I've pre-configured here a bunch of destination emails, which I'll show you how to do that in a second. But let's route them all into this destination. If you don't have any destinations set, Cloudflare is going to prompt you to send a verification email, and then you just click on that link and then it'll authorize the destination. Let's create and continue. And yes, we want to add these records. And that's it. Now any emails sent to support@ghlguides.com is going to forward to our other email address. And this email address, that's going to show up in high-level conversations tab. We can also turn on the catch-all here. So let's come in and edit. And let's forward all of those and turn it on. Now any email at this domain, so any email at ghlguides.com is going to forward into levelupghl.com, and inside of high level here, since we have this configured as the primary domain, then those emails will show up in the conversations tab. You also want to make sure that you have DMARC management turned on, and I had done this in a previous step, so that is all good. And we can come in here to DNS and see all the DNS records that are set up. To add a new destination address, just come into email routing in Cloudflare. We're going to click on destination addresses, add destination address, and let's do test at ghl.com. And again, this is the domain we have set up in high level to show up in the conversations tab. We'll click save. All right, that sends a verification email, and this is what the verification email is going to look like. So if we click on that in Cloudflare, it's going to come in and show the email as verified. And then in our routing rules, when we go to create address, it's going to give us the option to send to that destination email. Okay, let's test to make sure that emails sent in to ghlguides.com is properly forwarding into high level. So I'm going to come into Gmail here. We're going to send to support@ghlguides and send. Now that we've sent the email, that email is going to get routed in Cloudflare, and then Cloudflare is going to forward it on to the email address that high level is listening to. So if we come back into high level here, and here's the email, it was successfully forwarded. So that's all there is to it.